going against the rookie and Trey Hawkins. Watch the post pattern, hard inside, sell it, and then try and hit the brakes and go back the other way. Artman.
Watch this route by Brown on the young rookie. Bye. And then Jalen Hurts goes out and finds him.
So many weapons. We talked about him. Deebo Samuel came into camp in great shape. Brandon Ayuk looking to build off of his career year last year. Look at how open.
Garoppolo talked about Devontae Adams, said sometimes it looks like he's not running full speed, but he covers a lot of ground. I had thrown a pass.
They come after him. DJ Reed, he's an off technique and a good route at the top. You see how it looked like he was going to accelerate, gets DJ Reed turned around thinking he's going to go deep.
Sluggo, he's going to go slow off the line, quick inside, and then run the Sluggo behind him. Watch. Whoop! Oh my. Shout out Chris Berman. Holy smoke.
A little bit nodded inside for Jackson so that he would hold himself a little bit, and then that ball laid perfectly.
We're going to watch him right here. He's coming in motion. He aligns right there. Watch the double move that he puts on. He gives him that little, like we said earlier.
Let's check at T. Higgins. He's pushing up. He gets a quick sit down here. Brandon Stevens.
Feel the entire crowd take a deep breath, right? There's been some first downs. T. Higgins is getting the ball.
It's that Jefferson-Slay matchup.
That's the matchup we all want to see, and he gets him on a deep crosser. If you really study Justin Jefferson.
Well, that's a welcome sight. Watch this little whip route. I mean, that is unbelievable footwork, one-on-one in the slot. He was a force last week against Kansas City. Nice little chatter comeback by DK Metcalf. We've seen all the completions early, Kevin. Whole defensive scheme. Look, it's inside leverage. It's two-man. The whole premise of the defense.
Talented CD is right there. It's a slant and go. DJ gets his hands on him, gets called for the hold.
Well, Wilson is expecting some help in the middle of the football field right here. And you see that Sasha Ray sits down on the over route.
He runs a double move. You're going to see him run the out and then take it upfield on Dante Jackson. And once he gets a step on you, it's over. He's one of the fastest guys in the NFL.
I think that was just improv by Devontae Adams and Jimmy Garoppolo. Watch, he just sits down, little spin out move to the outside. He sees Garoppolo shuffling to the outside.
Well, he's coming across in motion. You see the switch release right down here at the bottom. He's just going to settle down, catch that ball, and then just run after the catch.
And nice job here by Lockett. He knows the defenders are sideline conscious. They know.
Almost the exact same catch. Almost the exact same catch. And that time it looks like he's able to this out. Look at Ford, but look at the eyes right here by Alshire. He thinks he's going to jump the slant. Excellent use of your matchup.
Jackson for the football because he got it out early. Little stutter and go. Ball to the outside.
The runner stepped out of bounds. Beautiful release. Look at this release. He just puts, he almost knocks Fulton off balance.
You're going to see him get up on the corner and hang a left-hand turn.
Thing is, it's just if you do your job, if you understand all the detail, boy, that's a great route. You saw the outside release.
Going against Levi Wallace, he's going to go get right between he and the quarterback, and there's nothing he does here. Here they go, play action off the first down run, and you end up with a one-on-one on the outside, and that is going to be easy.
Watch this route. Wow, that's big time there. You see him one-on-one with Terrell Smith, number 32, and
it's kind of what we talked about. Just hang on him a little bit. He gets Kendrick inside, flattens it off with the throw, Joe Burrow. Looks like he drags both feet and pins down.
Aaron Rodgers wanted Lazard on the team. Watch the creativity of this route. That had a bunch of wiggles to it, and he flips around. He fights for the...
Watch this route, Jim. I'm going to... Oh, that made me...
Throw down the field, but here it is, another stutter and go. Up over the top, and then you'll see A.J. Brown at the end. He's going to drop the ball.
Hill tells us Kohu is flagged for the personal foul at 15.
Yeah, and he didn't even get the holding.
Watch McCaffrey. He's going to try and lull these guys to sleep and then slip back inside. He showed the flat route. They had a swing route to the outside also.
One-on-one, missed the jam. And just a laser in between.
It's his third read of this progression. Just a good physical route there on Durant 14. And watch this little, they call it a rocker step. Watch him lean onto that right foot. That is elite route.
The way he comes off the football, you see Elam's got to turn his hips and go because it's great speed.
A release off the line of scrimmage, but when you've got Preston Smith at 265 pounds who's trying to keep...
Result of the play is a touchdown.
After the score, taunting by the offense, number 10. New York has elected to enforce that.
For the touchdown, and this time Bates going to be a hero. He jumps what he thinks is the...
How he just turns around. Is that Fulton? Look at how he turns him around at the top of the route. You've got to expect...
Up in the pocket and buying just a little bit of extra time out there for CD, and they desperately need. You saw Fred.
Well, watch this matchup right here. It's one-on-one. There's going to be outside leverage, and he breaks down the leverage.
Really well done by Hardy here to cross the corner over at the top. Good throw by...
Earlier that P.J. Walker's going to need some plays out of his receivers. Well, you see, it helps when the defender falls down. Diamondor Lenore.
A nice first half. Well, it's Michael Davis out there on 3rd and long, and how soft he's thinking that you're going to complete it. He's going to drive on.
And he's going to go up on Brisker in the back of the end zone. Watch his little head nod to the inside. And they talked about how excited they were. Kevin O'Connell really loved what he saw from Jordan Addison.
This was double coverage. He had support from the safety. They were going to bracket him, and he ran right past both of them.
One-on-one. And look at this second gear right there. Just leaning into the defensive back.
For us here tonight. Here's the press coverage that he has struggled with. And that route right there's the hold on Isaiah Oliver that drew the flag. But for him to be able to...
That Tyreek Hill is running. He knows against this defense where that spot is. You see where Tyreek...
Beautiful when you get a double move. This is an excellent route. Just a little stutter go by Hyatt. Gets right on top. Very nice throw from Tyrod Taylor over the outside.
Ones in which Jalen Hurts is buying a little bit of time, forcing these defenders to cover that extra second. And
the Carlton right there, Carlton Davis, and you got that little double move. And one thing Scotty Miller's always been able...
Judy with a great route there. It looks like a little out and up against Valentine.
I want you to watch. He's going to go. James has outside because he has help inside, and he still beats that leverage, and then he still beats him back to the leverage the other way.
Lamar Jackson to make. This Bateman is deep into his progression. You see, the ball's not thrown until Bateman's...
Pass interference on the defense number 22. That penalty's declined. First down.
21-yard.
Watch this little shake. They call it a rocker step.
Levis and the DeAndre Hopkins. Watch the double move there. Richie Grant just bites on that double move. You can't do that.
More guys. There's more guys in the secondary, but to me, you have so much space. You know what they're in defensively.
Noise around this Dallas Cowboys offense, and Brandon Cooks, these last couple games, he has made...
We're talking forensic files. Oh, body bag, coach. Yikes. Dropped him, got vertical, didn't...
Now he's showing this unique ability. Boom, right there, and then watch. That stack, he increases the distance from...
Look at this route by Waddle. He's going to push it inside and then just snap it off. Really a nice route.
CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, just the big gainer.
Yeah, just this outside leverage, though, with no inside help player.
Again, spatial awareness, Tony.
Exactly right, and you're going to see Bengals defenders run into each other, and Brandon Ayuk is playing.
Just a great route. They bring him over in motion. They know it's man. Eli Ricks, the slot corner, and just a double move. Looks like a little slant. Tended to around midfield by the Eagles medical staff. They got to hope he's all right.
Yes, is as beautiful as it gets. Splits the bracket, and look at the ball placement.
Try to make this a field goal game.
Jalen Tolbert's first NFL touchdown.
Out of the half about the health of Jalen Hurts, I think we're answered on that drive. Used him a little bit to pick up a first down.
A little more, but he's just going to work him to the inside, eat up the space, slow down, and then explode out of the cut.
Like a million other routes, in, out, and then he goes up. He must have put on about 3 or 4 moves here and completely spun around Mike Hill.
Moment. It's your tough matchup. Sidney Brown in the slot playing one-on-one against your best.
Watch this at the top. Boop, 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 and then break out, and he got Woolen, and great touch and throw by Huntley.
And the ball is at the 39. Well, Pittman's quietly having a good game today. Over 60 yards.
25 yards plus 6 games in a row.
Nice job, A.J. Brown. He's the second read here. This is a little play action. He was trying to hit.
Sprints to the end zone.
And as he comes across, Tank Dell is in the area and is able to throw a block when he doesn't get the pass. And now Noah Brown with the sprint down there.
Nice job here. He's just going to run a little return route. Fake the drag, stick your foot in the ground, and come out on the return.
And they talk about how savvy he is. There's a little bit of a double move, but Sauce Gardner, he's not buying into that, but he was playing off enough at your own risk. And this time, Fabian Moreau is lined up on him, and Diggs is a hard cover.
Good for him. I mean, good for him to just battle the entire way. Nothing was easy. They knew where they were in over.
This is a great switch release here. You see Trey Palmer getting a natural pick. Baker Mayfield just got that over the dropping linebacker.
Just an outstanding route. Makes him feel like it's 3rd and 2. He slows down and gets Kirby.
The end of the play on the far side of the field. And Mark Andrews does a nice job just spinning back out.
Illegal contact.
It's what we talked about earlier, the time in the pocket that the offensive line affords, the ability of C.J. Stroud to keep.
Understanding that DK Metcalf is in a one-on-one type situation, just runs by the defensive back, Akil.
And their ability to run the football. Look at that route. That's a master class in route running by Amari Cooper.
Playing a first down for Miami. I think he's made number 10 his own, that's for sure. And his speed.
As he comes, you need a lot of time for this to develop. See, acts like he's running a corner.
And they'll put him at the 41. Well, excellent job by Aiden O'Connell. And what a different quarterback we're.
He holds onto the ball. He waits for Dell to make this move, and then just an absolute dime down the field. Again,
anytime you throw this back shoulder like this, he's going to sell the fade and then come back. Ball's already in the air. And that's just, you're going to put.
Players will not stay with this long enough. He goes hard enough. Look at the commitment he forces Devin Smith to commit to. You know, going inside, you've got to honor that because you think he.
And only 2 catches that went for 20 plus. This goes for 12.
Well, a lot of the ways is because teams know.
He's done his entire time is beat man-to-man coverage one-on-one and create separation. That's hard.
Can't do. Watch this. He's going to go in here. Oh, and you got to break the leverage. And he used that little push at the top.
The Shanahan family they were born to call plays. Little semi-roll away from that.
From Newsome, you're going to see him stem this route over the ball right there. Just gives him a quick fake and turns on the gas. But Sutton has
great motion coming down, and then Cooks will go in and then go whoop, right back out. Such a weapon with his speed.
With plus 20 yards, but what do you do to create explosives? You go do something that the coach can't coach you to do.
Here's Cooper, and there's Surtain. One-on-one, and DTR threw this fadeaway.
This is just really well done, really well timed out. Just a simple out route. You've got the linebackers walked up.
Provides it.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about Amon-Ra St. Brown, Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond, but it's
turn for touchdowns. This is a veteran right here in Metcalf. Kind of a stutter and go. Watch the late hands. Bland never knows the ball is even coming to.
In the slot, but you know you're man-to-man because Jamin Davis followed the running back out there, so you're going to get that opportunity. And anytime you've got an opportunity, where you going?
Sells this to hit to our right, to the inside, and then back outside. And look how quickly he's able to pull
the extra point.
Well, this is beautiful. DeAndre Hopkins fakes to the outside, comes back to the
kill, and like if it was Pooh Bear, you think of this as a 100-acre wood, and that's the honey hole right there.
Who's Chris? Put points on the board. They hold him to a field goal, and then they're able to drive and get points on the board. Give credit to Geno.
Higgins is outstanding against Tyson Campbell. He totally gets him turned around, and that's what they've been missing, not having
out here by DJ Chark. Watch him just get outside. Oh, little stutter to freeze him and get open. The ball's a little bit
standing. Gets on top of him, stacks him. Little tug right there by Jerry Jacobs. And I love that little wiggle to the out.
Work Bland, who's getting a lot of attention outside, gets that separation. And then
so you just have Noah Brown hold a corner by not running a route and let Nico Collins work.
Released by Mike Evans. Watch him lean back out into the corner, and the corner doesn't know what's going to happen. That's being.
Watch it right here. He runs out like he's going to pick and then comes back inside, and they switch it off.
Yes.
And when you switch it off, you want to have 2 in-breaking routes.
And it's these two on the far side. That move right there by Elijah Moore gets him looking in the backfield and took his eye off his receiver.
Walker.
Wow.
Hey, what is this, 2015?
Oh, look at the move at the top of the route. Bam, bam. Hit Jack Jones.
But watch London at the top of the route, how he just loses right there at the end. Carlton Davis, really.
Robinson, he beats Keyshawn Nixon. They're in man coverage. You see the release, and there was no doubt where DeVito was going with the foot.
Toughness. And looking for the main guy. That's a nice throw.
Big time.
And how about Joe Flacco? Because he sees the pressure, but he realizes who was going to come at him and who was going to bail.
And then he's very sharp. He just sort of jogs his way off. And then once he gets you to make a bold step.
But Gibbs is going to come out underneath and hold Brisker, number 9.
Number 10, watch the route. Press it up. And Marcus Williams is playing it inside. There's really no help.
Result of the play is a touchdown holding. Defense number 20, that penalty is declined.
And so it is a full. He slips as A.J. Brown's coming out of that. He slips just enough, and even with a throw.
To know where your best receiver is. You see the matchup that you like. A nice route there by Terry McLaurin, and just going deep.
The play results in a first down.
Brents, who just had that big stop on Harris.
Job again, giving him enough time. Look at him get to the top of the stem of that route, pull away from Dave.
To him, but if he's able to hit him in stride and he doesn't have to leave his feet.
And then he comes out. There's the choice route I talked about. He can go either way, sets the defender up, comes back inside. And
he's very Bailey Zappi friendly.
Yes.
So, just a great job right there at the top of the route. You see how he gets on top of Justin.
Ready, watch as he goes inside, then he plants it, escapes to the outside or spins to the outside. Campbell tries to.
Mike McCarthy has in his top players. There's no debate. That ball's going to CeeDee Lamb. One-on-one coverage on the.
You mentioned they're 3 for 3 on the year. Nice little move. Gets separation from Witherspoon, who's got his back turned away.
And there you go, Andrew. This is Trey Avery, Tyler Lockett coming out underneath. The bench route.
Yeah, just great timing here. Watch, he's selling the inside vertical, gives a little outside stick.
Put his foot in the ground and pivot back to the outside. Great route, great quickness in and out of his breath.
Since he came into the league, and where he was as a rookie in 2020 and where he is now is night and day. He's as good
on the big pass play, but he is hurt.
Yeah, and you see Agnew set up Griffin, and for some reason
it's being put on these corners. Juju Brents he's confused. Like, where is he going? Stops. That's a great.
Collins lined up on the outside here, but it's that anticipation with that velocity before
zone. And the big thing today is the big mistake. That is just Keely Ringo.
Enough room to be able to work towards that left boundary. Great job of setting up Reed, who's
on display on this play, because you got Deron Bland who's trying to keep up with him, and it's a matter of whether or not Jared Goff can get the ball out there far enough.
Scrimmage one more time, and they are just sort of keeping this defense offset. You haven't felt the pressure that is so much a part of Brian Flores.
We've seen Paulson Adebo, number 29, play this underneath technique with Tyrann Mathieu over the top.
Antonio Pierce is on the sideline screaming, get off. But how about Aiden O'Connell standing in as pressure was bearing down on him and fire.
Punt returner's mentality, and once he got that little bit of space, that was it. Nobody could get him on the ground, and he finished it.
They got man coverage. They bring CeeDee Lamb on a little short motion. Looks like it's going to be a drag route, and he just runs a little whip against St. Jude's.
Wilson here at the bottom of your screen, number 14, working on Michael Jackson with the double move fake. So basically, fake the
on the outside. He's going to get it against Cameron Sutton, who did not play well a week ago. A little hesitate. You think you're trying to get just 1 yard, and there they go. So these two.
Watch Gibson. He's outside leverage. Don't fall for the inside. But no one has been better. This is a great job. The formation creates it where he gets to play inside, and he gets the matchup. In these games,
because both these guys are hurt, he can go either way he wants here, working against KJ Britt, and I'm sorry, KJ, there's no chance. There's no chance for almost.
Half has been excellent for Houston. Watch him square up the safety, runs by him, makes a great move on Ronnie Hickman, and that up.
Well, first chance on third down. Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator, he decides to sell the over, and then he's going to hit it back out. Man coverage here, Fatu Malafanu, number 6. See how he sells that? It's a little sail route. You sell the Brandon Ayuk. Watch this little stutter. He sells outside. Cam Sutton's the corner number.
Game. Watch the move. Outside and in. He pretended to go in first, which made Warner feel like he's coming back out.
Keeping his feet in bounds. Last week in a bunch of critical moments early in the game on third down.
So he gets off the ball. Now he's past Derek Stingley, but he's trying to get to the outside. So somehow he's got to get Stingley.
Great throw, great play design. Melton sells like he's going to go out and block. Look, another 49er defender on the ground.